It's like you just all these weapons and weird shit would appear there, and we just practice at it and get really good at it. The fucking blowgun thing, man, that was just brutal. You could fucking kill somebody with that thing.
Hey, man, look, I had to go to a fucking gun show in Pennsylvania to get throwing stars back then.
That's funny.
Like, it was, they had just started clamping down on that shit back in the 80s, like when I started getting into it.
Dude, we had this, there's a place here called Mackinac Island. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's like a big tourist trap, and there's no cars allowed on it. It's all like horses and bikes, and it looks like it's like the 1700s or whatever.
Wait, is that where that Dirty Jobs guy went there sometime?
Yeah,
like, yeah, that show. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But we go there like for our actually we went there for our 5th grade class reunion, or not class reunion, our 5th grade like class trip. So we're in 5th grade at the time. And me and my friend, his name's Paul Shagan. He was he's a lawyer now, and back then we're like best friends in 6th grade or 5th grade or whatever. And we went to Mackinac Island, and we bought knives, throwing stars, we got whips, we bought all these weapons and shit, and they didn't give a shit. And we're only in 5th grade.
Like a teenager, right?
No, we're 5th grade.
Oh wow, that's nice.
We had like I remember we had cigar boxes full of like the throwing stars. And then we're trying to sharpen them.
When I was 12, which I would have been 6th grade, I remember going to gun shows and buying fucking throwing knives and fucking nunchucks and shit. And they were like, "How old are you?" I was like, "I'm 12." They're like, "Okay." Yeah, like, oh, what's the fucking cutoff, you know?
But like I remember in 5th grade, we're all like everybody had a knife in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Everybody had like a pocket knife, like a jackknife or whatever. Yeah. And I didn't think anything of it. And now I think of that, and I'm like, holy shit! We all had knives back then, and we're all like comparing the look of our knives, back then and on the playground.
Yeah.
And nobody got stabbed. Nobody got fucking stabbed.
We all had shotguns and rifles in our cars because like after school we'd go fucking groundhog hunting and shit.
It's fucking crazy.
It was not a big deal. I had a 20 gauge shotgun in my fucking Ford Escort. It was an 84 Escort with a big ass shotgun in the back, and it was like, what? I'm in the high school parking lot, I have a shotgun, but and the other kids that used to smoke cigarettes, like, ooh, they're the bad kids.
Yeah,
we're the kids over here with the guns in our car,
That's fucking hilarious.
I don't smoke cigarettes, but I have a shotgun.
That's funny, man.
Yeah. I took a lot of ag classes, like agriculture. I was in the FFA and stuff. And like 4 of my classes a day were ag classes, but there was only 3 of us. Like in a class, so he would teacher would be like, "Hey man," and he was a farmer, so he had a full-time farm, but he was also the teacher. He'd be like, "Yeah, I gotta run home, and fucking check on the guy that he didn't come in to milk cows or something." He's like, "You guys just, you want to go home for lunch or whatever, do whatever. Just make sure you fucking sweep the floor, and like take out the trash." And I was like, I didn't realize it, but I was a janitor in my high school. My last 2 years of fucking high school.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I took out trash. I fucking went to the dumpster. I was fucking sweep the floors, and I got an A. Like that was my grade.
That's badass, right there.
Being a fucking janitor, I was like, and that was totally cool with me, man.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
He was getting you ready for the real world, man.
And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Take out the trash and do your fucking job, and you get a paycheck. You get an A. Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Paycheck and an A is the same thing.
I remember, this was in college. I went to I went to school in Ann Arbor, but where I went, it was like a community college, but like I think I told you about this before, but the credits transferred over equally to the U of M art school.
Yeah.
And it was funny because like they were kind of competitive because like my illustration teacher, he was like, okay, you can go to U of M and they'll teach you how to be, great artists. He did the quote thing with his fingers or whatever. And he's like,
air quotes used wrong.
He's like, but this school is to show you guys how to make money with your skills. And I just thought that was the fucking coolest thing ever that he said that. And it was funny because my girlfriend at the time, she was an artist too. And she was going to U of M and I was going to that other school. And I would bring home sweet, drawings of, a pile of shoes stacked up on top of each other, and all they were doing at her school was drawing straight lines.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
first 2 weeks, well, the first week they drew like lines up and down, and the second week they drew lines back and forth. Just pages and pages on these great big like drawing pads of lines, and they're trying to have them draw straight lines. I was like, huh, okay, money well spent right there.
I'm gonna put this YouTube video of these dudes using air quotes wrong.
Yeah, that fucking
Have you
Joey.
seen that one?
Was it Friends? Because they did that
Oh, no,
on Friends,
this is
and Joey was like doing it all wrong, like quoting the wrong thing.
Yeah,
I was
he's like,
fucking dying.
I really like you a lot. Like he's doing air quotes. It's like, no, that you're being sarcastic.
That shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I whenever later on, whenever you get a chance, go to your Discord, I put it in there.
Oh fuck.
Oh man, I made some steak and pizza today,
You made steak and pizza.
and whiskey.
Oh my god, dude. You're
And-
living the
and-
fucking dream. You realize
Okay.
that?
Not just steak and pizza. I also had leftover mashed potatoes and gravy from Popeyes, and I made French fries from Rallies, I guess it's called in some places, and then it's called it's like a little fast food drive-thru. You don't eat in there, but I don't think they have them in Michigan. They're down south called Rallies. But it's a frozen kind of spicy, peppery French fry. Put in the air fryer.
Oh, that's cool, man.
And
Fucking,
then
I love food.
I made cinnamon buns, and I had a
Cinnamon buns too? What the fuck, man?
and then I also had some homemade Reese's Pieces cookies. It was a pretty good day. And I smoked a bunch of weed.
This guy just fucking trebbed us up the top of the tower here. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, on the 14th, man, you can change over.
Great.
Yeah, so
Been waiting like 2
it's only
years to
been,
do it.
Yeah, 6 months, you know.
It's like, what the fuck? It's like they just wanted me to wait, so I didn't want to change over anymore.
You had one chance, and you had to wait 6 months for the next chance. This game is fucking stupid.
It is stupid.
This game is brilliant though because it's very addicting because of all the units and all the gear.
Yeah, dude, this is like the best game like this.
Yeah, it's a very addicting. They know and it's free to play. So you say, oh, I'm gonna play it because it's free. Next thing you know, I spent fucking $300.
I spent $300.
Because every time I buy sovereigns, I buy 100, and I've done it 3 times. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking have to get an S rank in ranked battles 20 times to unlock.
Yeah, exactly.
Unit. So I say, oh, that's worth fucking $3.
Yeah, I was just talking about that actually, where
but
I
then
would
there's,
like I'd
you
do
know-
like 3 of the challenges, and then the other 2 I'd have to wait like
Yeah.
2 days because it's in a fucking territory war or something. I'll be like, ah, fuck that, I'll just
do
pay for
some
it.
of the stuff. Like I know that I'm gonna go into a siege and I'm gonna kill units. So if it says kill 500 units, I can do that. I knew
Mhm.
that.
Yeah,
But after 4 or 5 days of me trying to do whatever that challenge was, and if it ain't done, I'm buying it. Done.
yeah,
Get-
because you're wasting
get
your
out of my
time.
fucking face. Yeah, I'm wasting my
Time-
fucking
and
time.
time
I
is
want that
money.
unit right now. Yeah, I want that unit now so I can. And once I get the unit, I still gotta take fucking 2 weeks to level.
Yeah,
it
dude,
up.
I would spend $5 on that because
Yeah.
you're gonna spend how many hours on it? And let's say your job you make like 20 plus an hour. It's not worth it. You might as well just fucking pay the 5.
Yeah. If I like, and I do like this game, and I say I hate this game because I fucking do. I hate this game so much. But you know, if I play it to my personality, it's a great game.
Right.
The problem is, I'm forced into playing certain parts of the game that I don't really like to play,
Yeah.
which is siege battles. And people love siege battles, and they say, "Oh, why do I have to play fucking field battles? I want to do weeklies. I don't like that." Well, I do like to do field battles, so it appeals to everybody, some way or another. But whatever it is you don't like to do, you have to do the other part. And if you don't want to do that part, then you have to fucking pay. And I'm cool with that.
Then you have to fucking pay.
You gotta fucking pay.
You pay.
But what if... Is it wrong to steal a loaf of bread for your starving family? No. But what if your starving family doesn't like bread? What if they like
Oh my
plasma
god.
TVs? Is it wrong to steal plasma TVs for your starving
Oh my god.
I just saw that shit. I have one of the... On Facebook, I have a...
Is it
Simpsons
wrong?
page. And it's like that Tony... It's like they make fun of the Sopranos, like Fat Tony. He's like, is it wrong to steal bread for a starving family? Of course not. Well, what if they don't like bread? Or what if they like plasma TVs? I guess not. Yeah, that's what we do.
That's fucking hilarious. And he's right. That's the funny thing.
Yeah. Oh shit, ranked battles are over?
Oh, I'm in one right now.
Oh, they just... Dude, I was in like fucking 3 of them and I won 1.
I think they're like an hour. Like it's an hour, which is
2 hours, yeah.
Oh, is it 2?
For 7 and 9 my time, 8 to 10 your time. Yeah, I don't even want to play anymore now. I already got my dailies done. See, here's the thing. Once we're on the same server, when we have this downtime, when there's no events, we can play together.
Yeah, man.
And we can bitch about how much we hate the game.
Dude, like those were the good old days. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And now
Hey.
I'm just fucking,
We've had like at least 3 really good battles that you recorded that were like fucking epic, where we were both on the same team. I know that the one I really liked was that the Great Wall.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I still watch that video every once in a while. Like, this fucking battle was so cool, man. Because you can see it develop. Like, it started out bad, and then it went good, and then it went bad again, and we came back, and I was like, that's... If we would have lost that, it still would have been a good battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know exactly
I don't
what you mean.
mind. Like that's okay. If I lose every game I play and it's like that, that's fun.
I remember
That's a
on that
good
supply point, we're like back to back, no fucking life left, and we're just
Yeah.
fucking holding it down.
It's like I had like 4 Janissaries or something
Mhm.
left, and you were almost dead, and we were.
I had like 3
killing
troops
dudes.
left, or 3 guys in my unit.
It's fucking man, we were like, holy shit!
And we were.
fought 'em back.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
we were fucked, and it's like,
Yeah.
and then that cavalry, somebody ran a cavalry in or something.
But if we would have done like other people did, if we would just ran away, they would have took the point or took the supply point, and then who knows what would happen.
Mm-hmm.
But that one little piece of that battle,
Yeah, that was a
I
badass
think
game.
made the difference. You know.
I should like redo that video and then post it again.
Like make it more
Yeah,
dramatic.
yeah, it
like,
was-
dun dun dun.
That's
Like
fucking
make it
hilarious.
like, oh, here we are, we're ready to lose. No. And rise from like the grave digger. I'm coming back. You know?
That was one of those games too, where we
Tombstone.
just fucking barely fucking made it through it, barely won.
But if every game was like that, you would want to play it all the time, you know. But then you have games where it's like there's no chance, like you don't even have a chance. And there's other games where like you're still doing artillery bombardments on the walls, and somebody's already capping the final point. And you're like, wait, hold on, wait for me. And we won already. And you're like, you didn't do shit. I just don't like it to be so one way or the other. And especially when it's not coordinated. Like, how can you push that hard, or how can you defend that well when it's not coordinated? I expect it in territory wars. Like, if you go to a
Yeah.
territory war, you know that people are like, every inch, every space is planned out, you know, or whatever. And that's cool. You expect that. But not in a fucking random, you know, here's 15 people that don't know each other, here's 15 people, but yet they all seem to have a hive mind, you know, mother brain.
Yeah.
No, that's fucking impossible. But it happens to me 80% of the time.
Damn it.
So I've been playing this game called It Lurks Below. You played Diablo 2 back then, didn't you?
I played Diablo 1. Fuck, we won
David
that one.
Brevik, I think he was. You won?
Yeah. I didn't
Not
even
me.
I didn't even use my unit that I brought in there to use. I saved them till last, and I didn't even have to use them.
You were like, "Oh, this is gonna be the one that wins it, right?" And then
Yeah, I was like, "This is gonna be that." When everybody else has, you know, fucking hatchet and shields left, I'm gonna bring these guys in.
Who's watching your stream right now?
Oh, I don't know. Tara was in there for a little bit, and she's gone now. So there's only 2. So probably you and Chef.
Ooh, Lady Aquarius is streaming.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. She doesn't stream that much.
She streams a lot, but it's at like late night.
Oh, late night? Oh, I'm not even on. I'm probably
Yeah.
sleeping. Is she? I think she lives in the West, right?
I have no idea where she lives. Like,
She's in the Western server.
well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I think that's just where her guild or her house went, so she went there.
Probably. I think she's a pretty high rank in her house because she does like the recruiting. I think.
Yeah, I think she is pretty much one of the leaders.
Yeah. I know there's not really like one leader in their house. I heard it's like a council, basically.
That makes sense.
And I messaged her one time saying that I would like to join ICO.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked her for what was the requirements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She said, I like to pull up the message right now. It says right here, we have a minimum barrack requirement of at least 2 to 3 T-Wars, acceptable maxed out T5, or 3 to 4 maxed out T-Wars, acceptable T4 units. And I'm like, oh shoot, I have a lot of T4 units, right? But they're not fully maxed out. They're like almost like 5 more levels than they're maxed out. And I told her, Sandy, I don't need the requirements. But I told her I'm gonna keep grinding. And she's like, okay, she said, let me know.
Yeah. She's really cool. I mean,
oh yeah.
Man, I talked to her a few times, but she like had me on, I don't know if she still does or not, but she had me on her what do you call that? Suggested streamers.
Oh, she still does.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lady Aquarius suggested the streamers. You, Simster, Mark of Gee. You know that person? Mark of Gee?
No. I know Bumpy. I think he's on there too.
Oh yeah, Bumpy, yeah. I don't know him, I don't watch him, but
he's funny.
Probably. Really?
Yeah, it's funny.
You know Payan Mage?
No, I don't.
Yeah. I asked him too if I can join the Wolf Syndicate because I think he's one of the recruiters as well. And he said I sent him a screenshot of my barracks and he said I don't meet the requirements. And he said just keep grinding and we'll let you in. He said just message me. And I was like, alright, I kept grinding. So that's exactly what I did. I'm almost getting the cash sheets, the hussars, and I always ask him for help too. Like how do we do that challenge? I mean, or what unit should I get?
That's cool.
He's a good go-to, streamer too.
That's awesome. I'm horrible at that shit.
I mean,
like I can't even pronounce half of them.
I guess
I should learn the game better for how high a level I am. But like I said,
hey,
I'm pretty late. I'm a pretty laid back player.
It's all good. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still. I mean, you told me pretty much what they told me. So I mean, it's no difference. It's just that you're not really sure what you're talking about. But from what I'm hearing, every time I ask you for help, you'll be saying the same thing as them. So I mean, you're just not as confident with them, right?
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
I'll take that.
yeah, you tell me the same thing. If I ask you something, you know that, and you'll be like, yeah, you think you do, but you pretty much, I'm pretty sure you do know. So, I mean, I would still definitely go to you for help, because, you know a lot more things. I'm only like level 240, and I think I need that. I'll take all the help I can get, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, man.
This guy's asking me to do a duel. This guy wants to lose, so I don't want to ruin his day. I don't want to ruin his day.
My Zerg just took out two
cav units?
two cav units and 3 players. Isn't that fucking crazy?
I don't have my calves. I don't have my Thesurgs at high level yet. Right now they're level 10.
They're just good, man. I'm
Yeah.
pretty impressed. I don't know if they got a buff or something, but
I
holy
don't
shit.
know. I'll let people. I mean, they didn't really get a buff. I think we just haven't been playing them a lot. Because you said you started playing them recently, right?
Yeah, just again, I used to play them a lot.
Yeah. People from what I heard, they would call these guys the mini Iron Reapers. So that's why what I really wanted to get them, and I'm like, since people were telling me that they made the season 2 challenges easier now, I decided to just say screw it. I'm gonna go for the Keshis, and then while I'm working on the Keshis, I'm gonna go for the Hussars and the Unitry. So yeah. But like me and my friend, you know, my friend that likes to say a lot of dumb things on stream.
Yeah.
He couldn't even use any of those clips. What does he keep saying? He keeps calling me fat. He keeps I don't know. He just keeps. I don't know. What was he saying? I forgot. I think he called me the F word one time.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's funny, dude.
I think that shit's funny. But like, there's a lot of things you can't say because I could actually get banned for some of the shit.
I don't want that. I already know from the start not to say anything.
Yeah, did you watch like my latest videos I put up with you guys in it? I just put up one with you two in it, and I took out some stuff. You know, what I'll do is I'll clip like when we're not saying anything. You know, the background noise, and I'll clip that over top of. Yeah, I'll clip that over top of shit. Because I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want, by watching my videos or anything. I don't say anything offensive. Besides like just swearing all the time. But
yeah, that's normal, especially for teenagers nowadays. Especially a lot of trash talking too. I know when we were in wrestling, me and my friends, me and my friends after a wrestling match, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk trash behind this guy's back because we were talking about him wrestling dirty. He was like basically elbowing us.
Yeah, pinching the back of your legs. Have they ever done that?
Dude.
Yeah, just shit like that. Stupid.
And we would give him like that dirty look at the end. That never happened to me. Most of the people I wrestle, they're pretty chill. We're all wrestlers at the end of the day. It's those people that wrestle way too dirty, to be honest. Those people piss me off. They're just not fun to be around with.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I remember my freshman year in wrestling. My coach, after our first practice, it was tough, but after our first practice, he's like, all right, come on, sit down, everybody. I want to talk to you. And we go over there, and he's like, I expect, like, if you guys are out at a party or something, and one of you guys are in trouble, I expect the other guys to jump in. And he's like, and if it takes 2 or 3 of you smaller guys to help out a bigger guy on the team, I expect you guys to do it because we're a family. And he was saying that he's like, we are looked down on in this school, as wrestlers because it's not as popular as basketball or whatnot. But he's
crazy
like,
because that's the same exact thing here. It's not as popular as football or basketball.
Right. But I just thought it was crazy that the coach was saying this. You know what I mean? We're just kids and stuff.
I mean, yeah, if a basketball player, yeah.
And he's just telling us to protect each other. even out in the, outside of school and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. Even though it was probably wrong, but it was so cool.
It doesn't matter. The thing is, I would definitely agree with him because if those basketball people were just like walking around talking smack about you or looking like they're about to jump you, I mean, why not fight back, right?
Right.
There's a lot of basketball players who think that they're super strong, but we all know that they can't bench at least 100 pounds.
Got a bunch of fucking panty waists.
Exactly, dude. And there's some people I don't like in the basketball team because I used to be in the basketball team and I was terrible at basketball. And I know this one guy that would always talk smack behind my back, and I know it because I'm not an idiot. And when he walks by me, he acts like he's a tough guy, but he's a skinny. He's like one of the skinniest guys I ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah,
he's good at basketball, right? I'll give him that.
The thing was, like, my friends were all basketball players. Like, I was,
really?
I was
so
good
you
friends
never
with a ton
really
of.
looked down upon, huh?
No, they knew I'd fuck them up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, these basketball players need to know that not to mess with the wrestlers because they're like their workouts and their practices are crazy.
Right. They know. They're.
Yeah. But I just don't like when he's not scared of me, and that's fine. I don't want you to be scared of me. I don't care if you're scared of me or not. It's just that if you piss me off, just know that I will kill you. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I won't hesitate to kill you. And I don't care that I'm bigger than you, I'll still kill you. There's people are gonna be like saying, dude, the only reason why you were able to beat him is because you're bigger. I mean, he wanted it, he was asking for it. I didn't want any of this. Like, he was literally asking for it. He's basically telling me, hey, come over here and hit me.
Yeah.
I need to be taught a lesson.
Jesus.
That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah.
If he wants to smoke, I'll give you the smoke.
Yeah. A lot of times when people would fuck with me, I would just tie him into pretzels. I wouldn't even hit him. You know what I mean? Because I knew I could beat him. And I knew, like, if you're not trained in wrestling and you go up against a wrestler, you're fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, especially if you're going up against a wrestler that has wrestled for 4 to 6 years, and that's really good with the moves.
1 year.
Yeah, I mean, if any person that is not a wrestler goes up against a wrestler that has like 6 years experience or something like that, they're fucked. I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how small the wrestler is. He's gonna fuck you up because he just knows what to do. You know, he's trained.
That's what one of my teachers said. He's a physical science teacher, I think.
Yeah.
But what's he called? He's a wrestling coach for the girls. He would come to practices sometimes, but I had him for a teacher.
Yeah.
He said this buff guy in our school, he's like, you know, he's buff and all, but he said he can still beat him in wrestling because he has more experience than he.
Right.
But maybe.
Well, he should have got MVP in that one. That's crazy.
Oh, shit, I just saw that.